Imagine a time when the world was new, yet things had gone terribly wrong. People were supposed to live in harmony, to love one another and the earth. But instead, there was corruption everywhere, violence, selfishness, and a disregard for the Creator's design. God looked at his creation and felt deep sorrow. But even in his sadness, he saw one man who stood out, Noah. Noah was different. While the world around him fell into chaos, Noah remained faithful to God. He lived with integrity, listened to God's voice, and raised his family to honor him. And one day, God spoke to Noah with a plan so surprising, it would change history forever. God said to Noah, "I'm going to bring a flood that will cover the earth and cleanse it from all the evil. But I've chosen you to save life. Build an ark, a massive boat, big enough for your family and 2 of every kind of animal." Now, this wasn't your ordinary boat. The ark was huge, big enough to fit elephants, lions, birds, and everything in between. For years, Noah worked tirelessly, hammering, sawing, and following every detail God had given him. His neighbors mocked him, laughing at the idea of a flood. After all, they'd never seen rain like that before. But Noah trusted God and kept building. And then, just as Noah finished, the animals came. Lions and lambs, bears and birds, insects and reptiles, each one found its place in the ark. Noah and his family, his wife, 3 sons, and their wives, entered too. And when they were all inside, God himself shut the door. At first, it was just a drizzle. But soon, the skies opened up, and water poured down like never before. Springs erupted from the ground, and the floodwaters rose higher and higher. Villages and mountains disappeared beneath the waves. But inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe, protected by God. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain didn't stop. The world as Noah knew it was gone. But Noah trusted God's promise. He cared for the animals, prayed with his family, and waited. Finally, the rain ended, and the waters began to recede. Months passed as the ark rested on a mountain. Noah sent out a raven, then a dove, to see if the earth was dry. The dove returned with a fresh olive leaf in its beak. It was a sign of hope, new life was beginning. God told Noah and his family to step out of the ark and fill the earth again. And there, under the open sky, God made a promise. He placed a rainbow in the clouds as a sign of his covenant. Never again would he destroy the earth with a flood. The rainbow would be a reminder of his mercy and faithfulness. Noah's story is one of faith, obedience, and hope. It reminds us that even in the darkest times, God's plans are good. He calls us to trust him, to walk in his ways, and to believe in his promises. And so, from one man's faithfulness, life began again. The story of Noah's Ark is more than a tale of survival. It's a reminder that no matter how stormy life gets, God's love is steadfast, and his promises never fail.